expensive. So yeah, the
Yeah.
Midwest works for us.
Yeah, I actually moved to Chattanooga, Tennessee from Nashville, and Chattanooga is about 2.5 hours south. And the properties are significantly cheaper here, with a much higher return rate. And I actually talked to a lot of people here that are investing in Alabama and Birmingham and places like that for that same reason, that you can just buy so low and get such good cash flow. So
That's so true.
definitely that. Are y'all managing your properties?
Yes, we self-manage. We did have property managers, but I fired both of them.
Yeah.
One was just a company that was like really large and well known in Chicago. And I think being like a small mom and pops, like landlords, we got lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? Like I think we were neglected. And then with the other one, it was like he was good at communicating, but he didn't have like a team. So he would call us and tell us an issue, and then he would say, well, yeah, you need to call a plumber. And I'm like, but that's what I'm paying you for. So why are you calling me about this? You know, so that didn't work. But, you know, eventually as we grow more, we'll definitely get a property manager, and yeah, make it more simpler.
Yeah, it's for most people that I know that have tried to make the transition to property management, I think it's A, very difficult to find a good one, and B, you just kind of switch from managing tenants and contractors to managing your manager.
There you go. Exactly. Yep. That's what I find in my experience too.
So I know you, from looking at your profile, you have quite a bit of educational stuff you do. You wrote a book. Do you do event? What all have you got going on, and where can people, what kind of education are you involved in at this point?
So I wrote a book, Real Estate and Chill. That's on Amazon. Really great reviews. You guys can check that out. It just basically goes through talking about how to find a real estate agent that is compatible, financing, creative financing, tenant screening, different things like that. So it kind of walks you through the entire process of, you know, being a real estate investor. And it also talks about flipping, if you guys are interested in that as well. And then I have a course that talks about, my book talks about Section 8, but this course kind of goes over Section 8, tax liens. I've done that in Chicago. Just basically, if you're a newbie, it's a very helpful course. So it's on rechill.info.com. And then like I usually do like seminars here in Chicago for free. So I do them like 3 times a year. So I'll be doing the next one, I believe, in January. So I give out a lot of good information there. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing.
Cool. That's awesome. Just kind of going back to what you were just speaking of. So do y'all use realtors to find most of the properties that you end up investing in?
Yes. Yeah, most of the properties I found right off the MLS. Yep.
Awesome.
I do get a lot of wholesalers that contact me a lot. I just feel like their numbers are off a lot of times.
Yeah.
You know, like where are you getting this ARV? I don't know. So
yeah.
That's kind of like, but you know, I'm not going to say that, you know, they don't have any value, but just the ones that have been sending me deals, I haven't seen anything I liked. So
yeah, I mean, I think some markets are, from what I've understood and from what I've experienced, some markets have MLSs that allow you to find deals, and then there's, I mean, I know basically both the markets that I work in. I mean, I've done one or two deals off the MLS, and all the time I'm working, because it's just so oversaturated, and that's it. The wholesaling market where I'm from is super strong, and I mean, it's the same thing. As a wholesaler, I can say we often get the numbers wrong, especially when it comes to repairs. It's kind of the nature of it, but yeah, I mean, I would love to have a realtor that brought me deals that I could work with.
Oh yeah. That's one less headache that I have. So
absolutely.